As we try to scale down the walls of our Western ideals, look through the holes in our thoughts and wonder how it feels to know your neighbors, to know their family, to be a part of a greater community. Difference between you and I blame my culture, and you were filled with pride. I'm sad for history, and you have stories to tell. I'm jealous of the smile that holds you so well.
We have a fantastic community of people who are so inspirational and really, really dedicated to make their art happen on the coast and to produce positive entrepreneurial ways forward. We actually have some really forward thinkers here. So I think it's really time that can get rid of this stereotype, or somehow get around it, to show people that we are actually so much more than this.
I've lost my culture, lost my pride, I've lost the fire inside. It's good to be alone, but it's not so good to run and hide. I wanna be a thread in the web of humanity, just wanna be a part of a greater community.
Biggest changes, I suppose, getting old. Mostly looking at the TV, and when they show you things of Surface or Coolangatta or Brisbane, and you say, oh, look, I used to know that place, and yeah, there was nothing there when I was a kid. Yeah, just changes, yeah. Yeah.
And the thing that the Gold Coast has suffered from mostly is it doesn't remember what it's lost. See, as a kid, I know what was here.
It's not long ago it was a seaside place. Over the last 20 years, it's become a big city. There's a lot of population here. There's a lot of different people.
An amazing cultural wave is starting to break through the Gold Coast, and I think maybe that's a generational change. They have so many opportunities around music, the arts.
All the support, all the different artists around that could possibly help me out. It is a world of opportunity right here on the Gold Coast.
I think the Gold Coast is a good platform for creativity. I think it's about making your own opportunities. We just need to shift some of the ideas that people have about what the Gold Coast is, because it has changed.
What do? In essence, I'm trying to help create a world that's going to be good for our kids and their kids. When you follow your passion, you're following something that's deep inside of you, doing things with heart, then you actually are enriching your community.
I thought at the beginning of that process, I heard David Suzuki talk, and I got motivated, and I thought, oh, well, we've got to fix this up. It'll take a year or two, but we've just got to do it. And then once I got involved, I realised what an enormous task we were facing, and what a complex and diverse task as well. And so once I got in, it wasn't a temporary thing. It's become this sort of 22 years of ongoing engagement.
As an artist, the crossover between art, culture and community is vital to what you do. You're an expression of your community's experience. You are the conduit for those things that connect us.
But then to actually, as a community, set aside some really dedicated space and time to make a date, to kind of go, we're going to get together and we're going to step into a different kind of space together, and we're going to share this kind of creative, dreaming kind of realm, and that's vital to enliven the rest of our day-to-day kind of existence together.
Things you do can kind of resonate or echo through your life, and I often joke that yeah, a surf story changed my life. And surfing is one of the strongest, most prevalent cultures of the Gold Coast. What is someone doing when they stand on a surfboard and ride a wave? They're just kind of moving their body in the way that feels most pleasing to them. It's hugely creative, and it could be seen as a performing art as much as a competitive sport.
Community art and culture, they're all intertwined. It is really hard to separate them, because especially as an Indigenous person and working in Indigenous media and covering the kinds of things I do, they're never really separated. I'm always at a community event about culture where there's, all kinds of art forms going on, whether it's dance, a painting workshop, a writing workshop.
Why do I do this sort of work, and why does anyone do it? Because the process of being in the company of the muse, the creative muse, is all I want. Was all I want in my life. So the muses, that's the ones that bring spirit and dance and love making and music. That's really what we do. We amuse ourselves. So as an educator, I try to get them in the company of poetry or the company of music, which is already speaking to them, but they just need to hear.
My eye-opener in starting this project with the Milk Bank, I went around asking a lot of members of the community for help or asking for support, and everywhere was a yes, what can we do? I was absolutely overwhelmed by the depth and degree of support right across all members of the community, which is the culture. It is a culture of giving.